Uh, Type if you're here. Hi. Hi, neighbor's word. How are you? How was your day? Welcome. You are the first idiot today. Eh, how is everything going with you? Hope everything is hope everything is fine with you. You're cold? Oh, come on. You don't have to be cold. Please. You don't have to be cold, though. How can you be cold? We are so fortunate that we are getting the sun. The sun has started coming up for us. If not, I should be shivering by now with cold. Welcome, guys. I talk with Rishi. Welcome. Good evening, neighbors world. Welcome, 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 guys. My co-host is at the background. Yet, we hardly had sun. It used to be very cold, like very cold. But thank God, yesterday the sun was out, and I think the sun is swallowing the cold. Guys, I'm not supposed to be laughing this night. I slept off on Wednesday while watching you. You slept off because I'm so beautiful, that's why. Okay, guys, let us pray so we could start. We have a very important topic. Not just a topic, it happened. It happened. It's not a make-believe. It happened. She was raped from the age 5. She was raped from age 5. At 7, it became so worst. Till she turned 14. That is how sad it is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna... Yet. That's why, yet. It's not everybody that talks about it, but she's a hero coming to speak up. She's a hero speaking up. A lot of people don't still believe her, but I do not need a soothsayer to believe her. I do not need Jesus to come down and tell me it's true, because you can feel the pain in her voice as she's talking. You know she went through hell. Do you know what it is to do that? Hi, Blessing Lavina TV. Do you know what it is to rape? What are you not talking about? Let us pray, guys. Father, we thank you for another wonderful day. We bless you because you are God. We thank you for this gathering, this minute, this point. May you bring those that ought to be here to come here and learn and be alert, because it is getting difficult by the day. Bless the work of our hands. Amen. So, welcome, guys. My name is Mary if you're coming across me the first time. Today we're talking about the topic you see there. I'm going to quickly share out the stream. So the topic you see is not a make-believe. It's not which word do I use? It happened. It happened to a young girl from the age of 5. From the age of 5. Age of 5 is still a baby. At least I have a son that is 5. Age of 5 is still a baby. That is the question you will ask. If a child was being raped, was being molested, if a child was being made to go through that hurt at that age, which means the childhood was stolen away from her, which means a child was violated. She's still a child. She's still a child, not even a teenager, not even, I do not know the word to use. My words are failing me today. My words are failing me today. But what I'm telling you is what we are discussing right now happened to a young girl at the age of 5. She was being molested by her stepfather. She was being molested by her stepfather. She was being raped continuously by her stepfather that she thought was her father. Are we understanding it? Thank you guys for sharing out the stream. I'm supposed to share my stream. Guys, I don't know what happens to me nowadays. When I come live, I start talking and I just forget. 1 minute, let me share my stream out. Okay. How to only comfort you and Jesus. Okay, so I am going to quickly apologize about the noise at the background, but there is nothing I can do about it. I'm a mother before a YouTuber, we know that, so please pardon the noise. It's becoming rampant now that most of my videos, you hear the noise at the background. There is nothing I can do, you know. I cannot hide in the car all the time. I do not have a studio yet. I pray to get a studio soon, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's get it. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that wants to jump on and contribute on what we're gonna be saying, because we're not joking here. We are not joking, yeah? It happened. Okay, so actually I came across a video. So I came across a video on the social media. I must say that this woman did not speak to me in person, but I came across a video in social media and I wanted to ascertain the authenticity of that video. So that video was actually an interview by BBC. And we know BBC. If you guys have been following BBC, you know that they don't just do interview for interview's sake. You know, they want to bring what is happening to people. They want people to know. They bring the news to you the way it is. You know, so this lady at the age of 5, she was violated. Not only being violated, she was raped by her stepfather, not by her father, by her stepfather. She thought at that age that that person was her father, but she did not know that he is a stepfather, and she gave the ordeal how it started. Now, I think she is 43 now. She is 43, but you could tell that as she is saying her ordeal, as she is telling her story, you could still feel the pain in her voice because she was violated. She was molested. She was, she was dealt with by the one she trusted, the one that she thought would fight the world for her. And she said it started when the elder sister called her in and told her that the father was calling her. So she went in to answer the father, and that was how it started. You could know how kids that are so little, 5 years, now they're still kids, they're still so fragile, and she was defenseless. She couldn't do anything. But what I kept asking myself is, where was the mother? How come nobody was saying anything? How come nobody knew what this little girl was going through? And this little girl gave this little girl who is not a woman, she even tendered pictures, which I cannot tender here. She tendered pictures to back what she was saying, because we know there are people that will still come and say, what are you saying? How can people just wake up and start speaking nonsense? The problem is the society that we are in now. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, last month yet, because it was December, it all happened. A pastor impregnated his 3 daughters. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 daughters. And the wife covered up for him. And when the son stood up to tell the word, stood against the father did what? Laid curse on the son. And the son said he has been running around, that there is nothing he places hands that is useful. But he did not give up. He kept screaming, he kept shouting, till one day the world heard his voice. That was how we came to know that a pastor that pastors the church, what is he preaching? I do not know. How many souls is he winning? I do not know. Follow my mouth, but do not follow my actions. And when he was dragged, when he was exposed, what did he say? That his mother bewitched him. His mother is dead. So his mother is not there to answer her mouth. Bewitched him. And the mother warned him, do not marry your wife. It is not adding up. So your mother bewitched you for you to be sleeping with your daughters, to the extent of impregnating them. And it doesn't even end there. Your wife aided you to do that. And when she was asked, she's like, because I love him. Where does that one happen? In which planet? My people, in which planet? Mary, I don't understand. Okay, those ones are grown up, right? But this one is a little girl. A little girl. And this stepfather, kept violating her till she turned 14. And the question is, she said when the mother died, when she was 14 and the mother died, she became so rough. She became so, which word do I use? She started running away from home. She started smoking. She started, she became a hooligan. And when she runs away, they will go drag her back. What I kept asking myself is, wasn't anybody seeing this girl's pain? Maybe when she's walking, or when she's been when she's taking her bait. The mother didn't see anything of such, or did she close a blind eye to it? I do not understand. Each time I remember that story, I can't help it, but I just wonder the kind of things that happen in the world. Okay, somebody might say, okay, her stepfather. Okay, it's not her father. What about the other one I just said? It is their father. And if you're following up in what is happening in the social media, a woman it might amaze you that a woman just accused the husband of defying their 9-month-old baby. 9 months old. Not 9 years, but 9 months. Nobody sees it, and even when they see, they choose to keep quiet. That is what I don't understand. There was another particular story that a pastor, this girl, he molested his daughter from the age of 7. She later relocated to US, and she still decided to cry out because she's depressed, because she can't fathom it, she can't understand it. When you listen to all this conversation, to all these stories, it's so disturbing. But still, nobody chooses to believe them. And this particular one again, that happened, it has not been long I came live, sweetie. Wise Bunny. Thank you for catching me live. And this one, it has not been, what is it called? It was just December. Yeah, December, right? She died December. Hi, Everyday Matters. She died December. She committed suicide because nobody is believing her. Everybody are terming her liar. I don't know if you people know what it is for somebody to come out and say, somebody just raped me. The stigma is more than the rape. Welcome everybody. Everyday Matters. Talk with Richie, Wise Bunny, Neighbor's Word. You guys are amazing. Blessing, Lovina TV. You guys are awesome. That is the question. Can somebody make up a story the society will so stigmatize them and make them to turn them into a cycle? The people that ought to protect these people work against them. Now, it might please you to know, when I was back in Nigeria, was it back in Nigeria? No. I was still, I guess, here. I read a story. It's not just a story. This woman just had to write it. She just had to write it, and you could see the pain in her heart to warn other mothers. And that was the essence of her writing the story. To warn other mothers. And what is that story? She's a banker. She's, you know what it is to be a manager, to be a branch manager, you know that. This woman, all her package and everything for her to go home goes to 1 million naira. Then we're not talking about, traveling and all that. She earns more than her husband. Why did she put up that story? Why did she write? Why did she decide to quit her job? Why did she decide to warn the word? Mothers in particular. Not fathers, mothers in particular. Maybe you guys also stumbled on that story. And what happened? Her 3-year-old son, 3 years, my people, 3 years going to 4. You know how it is. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. And twinkle, twinkle, little star. I wonder, kids, they love rhymes. But this woman was so vigilant. Although it was a little bit late, but she was still vigilant. What happened to her precious son? These people had everything in their beck and call. She had a job that was paying her millions. The husband also had it, but she held the upper hand. They had their housemaid with them. And this child went to one of the best schools. As I tell you this now, this child should be like 10 years now. Yes, the child should be like 10 years now. The child should be going to 10 years, either 9 or 10 years old now. I do not know how that child, if the stigma has left the child, and if the child, I have a story host. Please, the link is there. Please, if you could jump on the link, please. We are mothers here. We are mothers, and you do not know the soul you will be saving. I'm telling you guys, things are happening. I dropped the link. If you want the link, I could drop it again. Then what happened? And this child, was singing rhyme. Then one day, the mother was beating this child. 3 years old, my people. And before you know, the mother was beating the child. You know who mothers now? We can beat the child everywhere. The child started having an erection. And the mother was wondering, what is wrong with this child? What is wrong with this child? I talk with Richie.
Hi everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. How is your family doing? Are you shy?
Yeah, I'm shy. I'm shy.
Please don't be shy, please. I want you to gather your courage. Let me quickly or do you want to go ahead? Do you want me to stop so you go ahead?
Okay. Like this issue,
Yeah.
anytime I see something like this, I'm always heartbroken because they are just destroying the innocence of the little children. Because these little children, they are innocent, and someone will just sit down and comfortably decide to destroy them, even in their innocence. It's really bad. And for some people, they see it, they know about it, but they just decide not to speak. They just decide not to speak. Whether they don't know the effect or what, I don't just know. Or it's just the mentality that we have, I'm even happy that these things are coming up now. People are talking about it. Like the one that happened, wasn't it last week? The one you were talking about, the 9-month-old child, The thing, I kept wondering, 9-month-old child, 9 months. I don't understand. Later they will say it's evil spirit or devil or what, or they will say the person is mentally challenged. It's not. There's really, maybe they will just do it and say, hey, after all, nobody will see me. They don't think about the children. Now, my story, years ago, somebody confided in me, and the story is so painful though. She said that when she was staying with her sister, not that it's just somebody outside, this one is her sister. The sister's husband started sleeping with her at the age of 9. At the age of 9. And the man threatened her that anytime she speaks, he's going to kill her. Because of that, she couldn't speak. She couldn't tell anyone, not even her elder sister. So years later, according to her, when she was about 12 or 13 years old, something happened to the sister's child, and they have to rush the child to the hospital. So while they were at the hospital, the man and the rest of the children were at home, and the man now free space, nobody to disturb them, and he started firing down with this girl. And one day the girl ran out of the house. When she ran out, the neighbor now saw her and asked her, where are you running to? And she now told the neighbor what is happening. And the neighbor was like, your sister know about this? And I think she told the neighbor no, that the sister did not know about it. And the neighbor now asked her to stay with her till the sister comes back from the hospital. And that was how she stayed there. And the neighbor took the girl to the hospital and told the sister everything that happened. Do you know what? When she was telling me, I just folded my hands because I was just thinking, your sister, you know. So she said that when they told the sister what happened, and the sister asked her since when, and she told the sister that since 9 years. Imagine 9 years, and now you are 12 or 13. Just imagine how many years this thing has been going on. Imagine how many years. Up till now, if sometimes if we are discussing and we are discussing about, like the first time I started my YouTube, when I was talking about sexuality and all that, she watched my video and she was like, yeah, this how do someone know about virginity, to be a virgin? To be a virgin. I was like, which kind of year question be that one, Which kind of year question be that? And she now told me, the story I told you the other time. If they are talking about virginity, I don't know how it is because I never felt it. And I now went and I pictured myself in her shoe. Imagine a 9-year-old child, being this virgin at that time. The child not even know how it feels to be a virgin. Should not even know that if they disvirgin you, how it is. She didn't even know. Until I now told her, okay, look at how it is. And she was laughing when I was gisting her. But on my own side, I was sad. She was laughing, but on my own side, I was sad because this is just a memory that they took out from an innocent child. Okay, back to the story. She said she told the sister with the neighbor, they told the sister the story, what happened, and the sister confronted her husband. Her husband said that no, that it didn't happen, and the matter was closed. And the man continued under the sister's watch. The man continued under the sister's watch. Now she was forced to tell her own parents. And do you know what happened? The parents summoned the sister and the husband. The sister told them that she was aware, but the husband denied it. And that was how the matter was closed. Both for the sister, the husband, her own mother and father. The matter was closed just like that. Years later, the girl found her way and she finally left them. And that was how she was just wondering about till she got somebody, these people that will help you and bring you to Europe. And she landed in Europe. When she got to Europe, she have a sister in Italy. So she now called the elder sister and told her sister, see, I'm here. And that was how they met. And when she was like telling them the story, and the sisters was like, hey, I hear so you run come up from your sister house where you did. That was how she now told them the story. She now told them what happened, what has been happening to her up till the time she ran out of the house. And those ones, being that they are now exposed, the sister now called the sister in Italy now called the parent and said, come, so you people are aware of this thing. Do you know that this thing is bad? Traditionally is bad, spiritually is bad, even in all angle is bad. Do you know that what this person did is bad? The parents said no, that they were not aware. And the girl now tried to remind them. When they now saw, because this person now is the source of their income. So when they now saw that the woman was really angry, was really mad at them, they now want the guy and say, you want to bring problem to this family, Abi? You want to bring problem to this family? And she was like, so you people prefer the money she's giving you than my Webby? Because they know that the one in Italy, anything that make them to that made her to find out that this thing is really true, she will take it up with them, and the money they are getting from her, they will not get it again. So they have to rescue their head. And because of that now, this the lady now thought that the girl was lying. The lady now thought that the girl was lying. And at the end of the day, to cut the story short, at the end of the day, the matter was closed. Again, she decided to read. Mama, stop. Mama, come. Stop. Come, come. Say hello. Say hello.
Baby.
Yeah, baby. They are watching you. They are watching you, Mama.
Mommy.
They are watching you. Say hello. So, where was I? She decided to raise the issue again because now she's now older and she has started making her own money, so she wants to raise the issue with them again through the help of this her sister in Italy. When they raised the issue again, they now confronted the sister that the husband defied her. What did she say? She said that they don't know why the girl is raising this issue, that the other time she raised it, the matter was closed. Everybody closed the matter. Everybody was satisfied the way they closed the matter. Now they don't know why she's raising the issue again. That the truth is that the time she confronted her husband, that she didn't just want to say it then because she just wants to respect her family. That the time she confronted her husband, that the husband told her that the child was the one that seduced him. Imagine the child of 9 years was the one that seduced him. So that was what the woman said. The woman said that she didn't want to raise the matter then, because she doesn't want to bring any problem between her family. That the truth of the matter is that when she confronted her husband, that the husband told her that the woman, that the little girl was the one that seduced the man. A child of 9 years seduced your husband. So when they now said that, the girl she just gave up. She just gave up. As in, she said, okay, it's fine. She said, okay, it's fine. I've seen that I can't get justice, so it's fine. All I have to do is to pray to my God that whatever this thing is going to cause spiritually to me, that God should help me to cleanse it, because I'm innocent of this. So God should just help me to, as in God should not let it affect me or my generation. This was just what she just said, and she just left them. So what I'm trying to say, because anytime I remember, anytime I see all these stories, it brings me back to to this story now. And the thing will just, I don't understand. Imagine the sister, you knew about it, the parent knew about it, but they didn't do anything then. And when the girl grew up to say, okay, I want justice, still, they couldn't help her get that justice. So this is what many of them are passing through in the society. Many of them that the thing will happen to. And when they grow up and they decide to take it up, nobody will listen to them. Nobody will just listen to them. And now that I'm really happy that people are speaking up now, even though in one way or the other, because they are doing it through social media, and you know that social media have a way of bringing back things in years' time, you know, maybe because of the child. When the child is grow up, one day the child will just see herself on this thing, you know. But I still like the way it's causing awareness. People are beginning to speak out. Then nobody could speak. In her time, imagine from 9 years to 12 years, she couldn't speak out. If not because she ran into that neighbor now, she couldn't have. Nobody would have helped her. And even when she finally spoke out, nobody still believed her. Nobody still helped her. Nobody checked her. Nobody did anything. Is that no wickedness? You know?
It is wickedness. It is sad. Honestly, it is. At times, I fear, I fear the girl child.
Yeah.
I fear for
Yeah, go on like that.
what being a girl child. Honestly, the pain they go through. We are hearing this. What about those that we do not hear? As
Yeah.
we are talking right now, there are people that are still being there is somebody that is being violated right now. That is screaming on top of her voice. That is why, you know, I I just wonder. I wonder. You want to keep quiet. You don't want to do so many things because
Mhm.
I like it. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. A lot of things happen that you wonder if people have really sold their soul to the. It's not even the devil now. Which devil am I calling?
People devil they fear themselves.
Which devil am I calling my sister?
Devil they fear them themselves.
It's,
Devil no do reach like this when God through him. So devil self they fear them.
I'm
You know,
telling you, this terrible. It
it's
is
really
not something,
terrible.
and that is why I keep asking, how well do you know your child? How well do you know your child?
Many parents don't know, because the reason why I said is that when I made a video of sexuality, oh God, and then I remember my Instagram and Facebook, this was there, top of the video. Oh my God, if you see my Instagram DM, if you see my DM, many were telling me, is the child not too early to know all this? That one, you are corrupting the child now. It's not good to come and start teaching the child this and that. This is how their mentality are, because they believe that when you start teaching this child these things, the child will be corrupt. They don't know that when you don't teach this child, people will be abusing this child, but this child won't know what is going on.
That is the thing that he said. That is why I took it upon myself.
And now, imagine when you are baiting a child, the child is, if your girl child, now you are baiting your girl child, you're
Yeah.
washing her private part and she's resisting you, would you open the leg and see what is happening there? No, they will just leave the child. They will just say, come on, stay, let me bath. You don't want me to. Many parents don't observe. Many parents don't observe. And even when the child is old enough to speak out, maybe a child of 9 years, and this thing happens to the child, and the child say, mommy, look at what this brother did, or look at what this uncle did to me. The uncle was, they will say, come on, keep quiet, shh, don't let anybody hear it, keep quiet, don't say it out. Now they've shut that child up. How do you expect the child to speak? How? Because they shut the child up. They shut the child up. So girl child, they are really suffering. Trust
Not,
me, girl
not,
child,
not,
they are
not,
really
not,
suffering.
not even only girl child, my sis. Because
Yeah, not only girl child, the boy child, they are suffering too, bro. But I don't know. I don't know, because every corner, 100%, 80% are girl child. 80% are girl child. So that's why I'm saying that girl child, they are suffering. 80% are girl child. I don't know what is attracting them, but the other 2 months ago, a 2 years old child died because the mother's boyfriend abused her, and the girl passed out. 2 years old child passed out. Not even the husband or boyfriend. And the child passed out. The child died. The mother said she went to buy something and she left the child with the boyfriend. And that is how it happened.
And he fed himself.
That is how it happened. But my question is, that is not the first time it's happening. That is not the first time it's happening, because the reason why I'm saying it is that if the place you are going to buy this thing, if it's closed, then you will leave your child. But if it's not closed, you go with your child. So if it's closed, how possible is it that before you just go, come back, you see your pikin for this condition? Is it that the man already has it in plan and just targeted, or he's been doing it before, but the woman didn't notice? But that day, maybe the child body couldn't bear it, or maybe I don't know. A 2 years old child just died just like that, innocently.
My sister,
There are many children out there going through these things silently. Many of them, they can't speak, because if they speak, their parents will tell them, come on, keep quiet. But I thank God that at least people are speaking out now. People are talking, people are speaking out. I just pray that it continues. I just pray it continues. Even many of them that this thing has happened to, Mama, stop. Many of them that this thing has happened to, is still affecting many of them even while they are married.
Of course.
Many of them can't openly have sexual intercourse with their husbands because of it. It's affecting them. Many of them can't even tell their husband, because not all men are matured enough to handle the situation.
True.
Not all men, you just come out and say, look at what happened, though. They will just be looking at you one kind. The thing, when they are looking at you, that thing that drew them closer to you before, it will just look as if you are now empty. In their eye, just look at you are empty. So many of them can't even tell their husband, this is what happened to me while I was sleeping.
Oh my goodness. We have a sister in the house. If we are choosing TV, she said, rape is very bad. I was once a victim. I couldn't tell anyone back then.
Trust me, it's really bad.
This is so painful.
Yeah, I believe that where it will start from is from educating the people, educating them, especially the women. The women, they are too protective of their marriage. They carry this thing called marriage. They carry it on their head that they don't see any other thing around. No matter anything that is happening to anyone around them, they don't care, as long as
they just close
they
it. They close a blind eye to it. They close a blind eye to it, because
because they want to save their marriage. Then you will hear them quote this scripture that says, a wise woman buildeth her home. Are you building your home on another person's pain, on another person's tears? I don't understand.
Richard, I don't know you can quote Bible when it comes to this kind of one.
But that is what they quote now. They will say, wise woman buildeth her home. Excuse me, somebody, your husband used this something to somebody, the person is crying for justice, and you are building your home. Which kind of wise woman should be?
If you want to join us, please join us. If you want to share, if you want to help somebody to speak up, please. You are a heroine, honestly. And the most important thing is for you to forgive yourself first.
Yes.
You have to forgive yourself first. When you forgive yourself first in the situation that you find yourself, you have to forgive yourself first. Because if you don't forgive yourself, you can move forward. You can move forward. You cannot maintain an open mind if you do not forgive yourself. I got the feeling stuck to my head back then that there is no love. It's still, you see, it's still. Sis, if you want to share with us, please, we would appreciate you. People are watching. The thing is, it's not about there's, they will tell you you are the one that you produce them. Imagine. That is what I don't understand. That is what I do not understand. The people that are supposed to protect our children are the ones eating the children, are the ones defying the bone that is hung around their neck. Honestly, it is unbelievable. That is why I ask, how well do you know your child? Can you beat your chest and tell me the kind of friends your child keep? Can you beat your chest and tell me that you know when your child is sad? You know when your child is happy? Or do you think by buying them everything, you are a better parent? Do you think so? Do you think so? We have you in the house.
Evening, everyone.
How are you
Good
feeling?
evening.
How are you, sis?
Good evening, Sister Mary. Good evening, sis.
Happy New Year.
Taifi.
Nice to be with you guys. uh, I just saw the topic. I said I have to enter
You see?
because anywhere I see something called like rape, it makes my tummy turn, tremble, and all those stuff. I was raped as a child. That is why I never support someone giving your child to a brother, a sister, a uncle, or a niece in the help of come and help me to train my child. Because your eyes is not there. You don't know what will happen to that child at a second, at a minute. I was raped as a child at the age of, I think it should be 9, when my father died. I was given to my auntie in Asaba. So this man is a family friend. And I noticed that the man was sleeping with the children of that my auntie, but they were big. But I was just a naive child. I never knew what was going on. Until this day, it took me courage to even share it on my channel. And I think YouTube put it on yellow. People must talk out. If you put it on yellow, it means if YouTube should put such things on yellow, you are discouraging people to speak up, for people to know that yes, it is all right to speak about this kind of a thing. When such a thing happened to you, it's good to speak up. And mothers should not cover this under the carpet. I couldn't tell anybody because I was seeing myself as a filthy garment. I was seeing myself as if it's my fault. I blamed myself for years. I couldn't I couldn't figure it. It was as if the whole world was crumbling on me because there was nobody to tell. Even after the incident, the man lured me, he threatened me and everything. He was a old that somebody that was like in up to be my father did that to me, and he threatened me to the core that if I say that he will tell them that I oh my god, that I lured him
You're not
to
okay.
it, I
Yes.
seduced him,
That's
that I
imagine.
seduced him. It was terrible then. Even when after that happened to me, the way I was walking, I was hoping my auntie, she was a teacher, to notice that something is going on with me, but nobody noticed.
No,
It's a very terrible thing. That sometimes I tell my husband, there are some kind of way. Yes, it has fed to even long ages time. Sometimes I do tell my husband that no, 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 don't touch me this way. It makes me feel like someone wants to rape me. He will say, he will say, which one is rape again? I said, no, 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 I don't want to be touched this way. It reminds me of something. He said, you need help. You need help. but I try and I pray that God should help me and conquer those feelings. It's a very bad thing, Sister Mary. It's very, very bad. It's stuck in your head. It makes you feel as if you are the most dirtiest of dirty. But I know later when I start hearing people talking about rape and everything, I know, okay, this is not my fault. I was being raped. Okay, I shouldn't take it on myself and all that. So it's good for us to share our story, especially in Nigeria. They stigmatize it. In Africa, they stigmatize it and they want to hide it because I don't want this one to hear my family name will be in the mood. No, it should be said. Like there is a lady that said about her own raping, one pastor like that. I heard how a lot of people scorned her, this singer's wife. They scold her. She
Yes,
don't have
yes.
shame. She don't have
Bukola.
this. Why?
Yeah.
Why do they have to do that? What encouragement do you give the little children that when such a thing happened to them, yes, you have to speak out? No, our society should change their mentality, the way of thinking. We have to wake because the people suffering it most are all our little children.
Innocent children.
My
Yeah,
sister,
it's so bad. It's so bad.
even as you
It
speak,
caused a very big damage.
as you still speak, you could feel the pain. That is that thing we're talking.
Yes, I could.
You could still feel the. You are
I was
trying.
like, if I see the man today, I'm going to tear him in Shrek. But sometimes I say, okay, I forgive you, but there is no how. So this thing happened to you, it happened to your body. There is no, some people will say, forgive and forget. If something has not happened to you, yes, I forgive, but this is human being it happened to. There is no how I can forget it even till I die, even if I have to forgive. This man, like, in destroying my childhood, take my virginity from me, even without the sweetness of me saying, okay, this is who I want to give it to. There is nothing to be ashamed of that. Yes, they stigmatize it in Nigeria, but we have to make people to see, children to see reason to be confident to talk about this.
I applaud you. I applaud you. Can we, as we are here, I got this message right now that an urgent prayer is needed. Can we quickly join our faith together with our sister Bunny? The father is not doing well. She says urgent request for prayer. My dad has just come home and we have just heard that my aunt is okay. Oh, she's not doing okay. They are taking off the oxygen. Let us
Oh my God.
let us join hands and pray that God in His infinite mercy, He is. It's okay, Bonnie. He is the giver of everything. As we join our faith, He says that where 2 or 3 are gathered, that He is there in their midst. The doctors heal. The doctors take care, and God heals. And we'll pray that whatever it is, that the Lord will heal, that the Lord will heal. He is the great healer, and the life of that woman is in His hands. And He alone manifest in His message in that family. In the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, in the name of God the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
It's sad. A bun is fine, but it's okay. The Lord knoweth everything. So you see how it is. You see how it is. Honestly, I guess it is the mothers. The mothers have to stand by their children. Stand by their children. The mothers have to stand, and while the mothers stand by their children, I tell you, things will turn around for good. the mothers to stand around by their children. Once mothers can stand by their children, no matter what, you see, a lot of rape victims get justice. A lot of rape victims get justice.
My network
Honestly,
is having problem.
I really, I'm really thankful to you guys for coming on to share this with us. You know, most of the
Oh,
times
what's wrong with my
when we
network?
talk, the problem I have is time is not always on my side. But that's fine. We're still gonna talk about our children again on Monday by God's grace. I think I will have a better time on Monday. Due to cost now, I'm tired of putting it on mute and signing out. No, a lot of things. As a mother before being a YouTuber, we were mothers. You can still talk with Gucci dragging with her child, so we understand it. So, Ify, thank you so much. Ify, thank you so much, honestly, for sharing your story and talk with Rich. Thank you also for also sharing your story with us. I pray a lot of people will come across this and they will know that it is okay to speak up, no matter what. I pray to see you guys again on Monday. That is my prayer, and so thank you guys for coming on board today. Thank you, A Talk with Richie. Thank you, Everyday Matters. Thank you, Wise Bunny. Thank you, Ify, for joining us. Thank you, Neighbor's Word, for being here. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Neighbor's Word. Thank you. Sorry, guys. And Blessing was also here. Everybody that came in here today, you guys are amazing. I hope to see us on Monday. Barney, I pray the Lord will manifest himself. Everything is in the hands of the Lord. I know it can be heard, but everything is in the hands of the Lord. My prayers are with you and your family. And thank you guys again for tuning in. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And I will see us on Monday. God bless us all. Bye, everybody.